Men are tough. Men are designed, they don't cry, they never admit vulnerability. There's a belief that, okay, depression is somebody who's sad, sitting in the corner and they're teary. Men don't present with depression in that way. Men are more likely to be violent, they're more likely to be agitated, they're more likely to be irritable. And for that reason, often they won't come into contact with people like myself until they're a crying mess and somebody drags them there, or they've come in contact with police.
Being a GP then, how do you effectively deal with issues of mental health in a 15-minute time frame?
You can't. you can't. And naturally, like if somebody's acutely unwell, that's it. You just have to, however long it takes is however long it takes. You just have to suck it up and hope that the next people's appointment, they understand that if they were in the same situation, I'd give them just as much time. But it's really about touching base on a regular basis and allowing time to slowly evolve. Say we met every 2 weeks. Part of the time would be allocated to dealing with very medical things like medications and how are they affecting you, what side effects are you getting. And that takes 2-3 minutes to have that discussion, and then the rest of the time is really just devoted to them. They can say, well, what's happening? What have you been doing? And they'll say, oh, I've had no energy and I felt like crap and I've been having these really bad feelings. And part of it is just working out a strategy of, well, what could we work together to try over the next 2 weeks? Men love plans. If you want a guy to leave a room as a GP happy, you give him a plan. Because they can do, okay, well, we'll do 1, we'll do 2, and we'll tick things off, and it's great. Men love that stuff. So what I tend to do is I make a plan for the next 2 weeks, and it's noted in the chart, and so the next time we meet, say, well, how did you go with the plan? And sometimes they'll come and say, I've done nothing on the plan, and I said, well, okay, well, that plan must have sucked. So what's going to be a better plan for you? What would have been a better choice for you? I don't make very ambitious goals at all. I'm a believer in chronic underachievement, to do very, very small things and achieve them. And for somebody who's very depressed, that might be getting up in the morning, having a shower and brushing their teeth. And if that's their only goal for the day and they achieve it, it actually sets up a program in the mind that reassures them that they're capable people, that they're able to set projects and finish them. And to me, I think that's wonderful. And what it does is it sets up an expectation in their mind that in the future they're probably going to be able to do other tasks that they completed. We often are told to set up these big, strong, lofty goals, and when you fail, you don't complete them, you feel like shit and you feel like a failure, and that's a really bad expectation to set up. It's about slowly adding to previous successes and celebrating successes when they happen. When it comes to dealing with guys, that you've really got to be quite open and very frank with them. Say they're on a medicine that's likely to cause erectile dysfunction, say an antidepressant or something like that, I'll say to them, look, one of the more common side effects is people have really difficulty getting it up. Do you have that problem? And they're shocked because nobody's ever asked them that question. And I use very simple terms. There's no point being sophisticated, and you don't get extra points for being sophisticated. The key is to get the information that we need. And why use a big word when you can use a small word? Half the time I can't pronounce the big words, and don't even ask me to frickin' spell them. More often than not, it would be very unusual for me not to be laughing in an appointment. And that's not laughing at the patient, it's laughing with the patient. Laughter is an important tool, I think. It makes people feel comfortable, and that's the key to any good relationship.